Hey guys, JR again, with more stuff to show you. This time I'm pretty excited about this. You might have seen some of my previous videos where I have some of the Kotobukiya Bishoujo line of characters. These are, if you haven't seen those videos, Kotobukiya do a line of characters who are done as like an anime. They're Western characters, but done as an anime style. The Bishoujo, apparently, and don't speak Japanese, so I'm not sure, this is just going by hearsay, Bishoujo means pretty girls, so they do pretty girl versions of comic characters and stuff like that. There's also some Street Fighter and Tekken ones, which are pretty cool. Maybe Mass Effect as well. Anyway, so I have been collecting these for a while. Here's a couple that I already have. Here's some I prepared earlier. This is a Harley one. She's sort of a new 52 style Harley one, because she's got the red and the blue rather than black and white, and she's wearing sort of something a little bit sexier rather than the full body outfit, the classic Harley sort of body. And this one here is a She-Hulk one. She-Hulk's probably my favourite, possibly my favourite comic character all up, but certainly my favourite female comic character. The latest series of Hulk is just mind-blowing, mainly because she's not the big green sexy thing that she's always been in it. She's now post-traumatic stress disorder, suffering terribly from various other issues. I think we're up to about issue 4 and she still hasn't turned into the Hulk yet. But today I've got something cool. So Kotobukiya are doing more movie-related ones. They're doing a repress of the Freddy and Jason ones, which they did a couple of years ago. So there's new ones of those coming out. Same models, probably new paint jobs, but new versions of them coming in soon. I'll just put these guys over here. We're also going to see the bride from Kill Bill, which is pretty cool. And that's a really nice one too. She's sort of right down in a... like these are, it's not just sort of a look at me, I'm gorgeous sort of a thing. She's actually ready to fight, the Kill Bill one. This one that I got today though, they're doing a series of 2 figures from one of my favourite horror film series of all time, which are the Child Play films. Now, this is a Bishoujo version of Chucky, of the Chucky Doll. Normally Koto do a box that's sort of fairly generic. This is really cool because it's actually in a what were they called? The Good Guys doll. It's done in a Good Guys doll box. It's a little bit of a joke version of that with the bright yellow, though they have sort of pushed it with there's a knife in the top and a drawing of the character on the side. So this has just come out. This is the Bishoujo, so the pretty girl version of Chucky, which is a male doll character. Also, in about a month's time, we're going to get Tiffany. If you've seen Bride of Chucky, Tiffany got her hands on the doll and managed to bring him back to life after the older movies from the late 80s, early 90s. And it started a new series of Chucky films, being Bride of Chucky, Seed of Chucky, and I think Curse of Chucky was the last one. Curse of Chucky was pretty amazing. Bride of Chucky was really good. Seed of Chucky was a bit more jokey for me, but it still wasn't bad. But Curse of Chucky was certainly going back to a proper horror film. But yeah, so let's get stuck into this and see what we can find in this. So as you can see, the interior is a traditional sort of a Kotobukiya Bishoujo interior with the taped up clamshell. In here we have 2 heads. One that's sort of a winking good guy's head, and the other one which is a well and truly Bride of Chucky cut up to hell face, and yet somehow is still really, really cute. Just goes to show that a scar won't get rid of your good looks. The promise of this figure though was that it would come with 2 of her left hands. It was supposed to have like a peace symbol and also a hand that holds a knife. They've obviously given up on that idea and she only has the knife hand. I don't have a problem with that at all. If you're going to have a Chucky doll, whether it's got the good face or the bad face on, it's still a killer doll, so you may as well have the knife hand only. The interior of the box is really cool. It's red, but it's, if you have a closer look and it may not show up on camera very well, but it actually is like blood splattered. So the interior of the box that she comes in is actually all filled with blood, which is awesome. Really, really happy with this figure. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. She comes with, like I said in the opening, there's the second head. I've put the scarred head on because why wouldn't you? The scale's really nice, and she comes in this cool Bride of Chucky yellow base, which I really, really think is awesome. The figure's super detailed too, like the stripes on the shirt. They've even gone, as at the risk of being a pervy Bishoujo buy, but they've even gone to the point of giving her white panties, which you might not be able to notice there. That's not to say the first thing I did was look up her skirt, I'm just saying. What I like about it though is that they've kept it in scale. So if I'm to take, like this is supposed to be obviously a doll character. If I compare her to Harley, who's maybe supposed to be mid 5 to 6 feet, and then to She-Hulk, who's supposed to be well and truly 7 foot or something, but with the lean, and if you add it up, so she's probably actually sort of that tall. It's pretty cool that they've done her to scale. It'll be interesting to see when the Tiffany comes out, if she's going to be a little bit taller, or like more the Harley height than this height. I'm totally impressed with this figure though. I mean, the Koto have done a really, really nice job. My problem is that I don't have many horror figures, even though I'm a huge horror nut, and I don't know where to put her. I will eventually have a couple of horror ones because I've got the Kill Bill and the Jason one coming out later this year, so she might just be by herself for a bit, but I don't mind that at all. It's a really nice figure. I'm really, really impressed with the quality that Koto did with this one. But thank you for watching. I hope that you're impressed by that. Go out and grab one before they disappear, because they sometimes go out of stock pretty quickly. Don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. They moved the button. It's here or here. Do whatever you need to do. If you want to subscribe, do. If you don't want to subscribe anyway, just because you're a nice person and you just want to make me smile when I see that little email that says you have a new subscriber. If you want to read my movie reviews, we're well and truly over a year in existence now over at To Watch Pile. That's towatchpile.com. I might even review some Chucky movies soon to sort of relate to this. I've not watched them for a while, and maybe it's time to revisit them. I do remember one being pretty intense. I really liked Bride and The Curse, but maybe I should just do all of them, just in celebration of everything Chucky. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!